If somebody asks me what is the universe or God teaching us, it is how to navigate uncertainty in your life and still have joy. Like Diana will hear me a lot. It's like my inner voice. We need to have joy and some levity in our lives and not just worrying about Aurora or worrying about the future of Aurora.
All right, I got one more. All right, you want to give him a lead? Oh, you took the whole thing.
How many what?
I saw this baby come out that was porcelain white, and I was almost afraid that she wasn't alive. And they like swooped in and grabbed her and put her immediately in an incubation box. Neither of us could like hold her, look at her, you know, have any interaction with her. And I was looking at Diana, who too, I knew that she was pretty sick with her high blood pressure. And I also felt like, am I gonna lose Diana? Am I gonna lose my baby? I was scared. I mean, that feeling of like not knowing if somebody's gonna die was just hanging over me.
I had nightmares like she was kidnapped because I didn't know where she was. So it wasn't until Chris came back with that first picture of Aurora with Christina, I knew that my baby existed. I knew that she was safe. Day 5 of her being alive. They're gonna lay her on you, so they're gonna adjust her, you know, skin to skin perfectly. And I remember I cried. I was like, this is all I ever wanted, which was to hold my kid.
You know, for the next 5 months or more of her life, there was always a barrier of connecting with her because of all the things that were attached to her, because of her health, because she was in a hospital. She was having trouble breathing, and at times she would stop breathing and turning blue. And they couldn't figure out why that was happening.
What toys do you want to show? All of them? Mm-hmm. All right, go ahead. Make sure we get the beanbag out of the way.
No.
All right, tell them, who do we got here?
Think.
Well, that's a big snake.
It is a big snake.
Stop it. Look, it's
Do you have that you like?
butterfly. Crab.
Where'd the crab come from?
Bean. Cat.
A beanie cat?
Beanie.
I think that came from a hospital visit. We came back with one of those guys. We have our pride bear from one of the parades, the Pride Parade in Santa Rosa.
Look, if you turn it on.
What does it do when you turn on?
It moves.
What part moves?
The spinny thing.
The spinny thing. Oh, goodness. Oh, these become little controllers.
This is later on when we got her home, and we had a laughing party where the first person who made her laugh honored her. It was a Native American tradition that we felt was important to celebrate so that we could emphasize the joy that we had to have her with us and that she was alive and we had the opportunity to raise her.
This is an A that one of the nurse's husbands made because the husband knew that Aurora was important to the nurse. It's suctioned to the window of our NICU little room, and it was important to me that folks were invested in her wellness. So that sticks out as being meaningful to me. Aurora, you want to help with your helmet?
Yeah.
I was looking for a bike where we could both be on the bike at the same time. She can stop pedaling and I keep going, or vice versa. And she can put her feet up here if she gets tired. This is to help her stay on. Okay, Aurora. Get your back straight the way you want it. Pillow. Make sure you like it.
Alright, you can continue.
I'm gonna go through some mud. This is one of our first family pictures together without Aurora having anything on her. And early on, I knew she had a good sense of humor. She would laugh. And it was the best thing. We bonded over laughing and being silly.
What I like about this one is Aurora and Christina and their creativity. They would take boxes of things we got for deliveries and then turn them into train cars, turn them into airplanes. And you started to see that Aurora cared about how things were put together and stuff.
That was a lot of pieces, girlfriend.
How big is it?
You want to put candies in it? Or little toys, little fidgets?
Yeah.
You can put stuff from your fidget jar in there and
What it out? Like this.
like that? Okay, let's try it. Yes, no. Ooh, good work. Put it in the center and turn it to the right.
It's right.
So it's like she has all these conditions and it's not like they lay dormant, but they're there, but then there's some of them that catch our attention.
There's so many conditions. It's that you sort of, it's like a hierarchy, right? You have to focus on the ones that sort of pop up. So she has Vactral, she has low tone, she actually has some butterfly spinal, her spinal column is curved. She has a little bit of cerebral palsy.
Cerebral
right?
palsy, part of the
She has gray matter, heterotopia, autism. She has fine motor and gross motor skill problems, which makes it hard for her in school to write. She's had to use adaptive equipment to do some of the things in school, like talk to text or talk to write. She has that mark on her face because she fell at school.
She doesn't know how to put her hands out.
Yeah.
She doesn't have those kinds of reactions.
So part of learning how to use this is to figure out where your fingers go. Where do you think the lens is? Where's the lens?
Right here.
Oh, right here, yeah. So it's sort of like you got to keep your fingers in a certain spot probably, right? To not videotape your fingers. I do that sometimes too. You have to be careful and look through it. I feel like we have to be present in how she's doing now and not jump ahead. If we do a good enough job as parents, sort of recognizing what she's interested in and recognizing her passions and exposing her to different things, we're trying to get her excited about life.
It's hard work to find how to explore ways Aurora can feel integrated or capable. I think that's really tricky because you don't necessarily have services at your fingertips. There's that fine line between despair versus being like, this kid has a role in society. There is a way to uncover what that role is. All right. Want another one or are you all done?
No, I'm not done. No, it's on.
You want to take off the green?
You take it off.
Little pop of sweetness. You want the bee next to the railing or hold my hand?
Diana was diagnosed with a kind of cancer,
A blood
a
cancer?
blood cancer called smoldering multiple myeloma
Yeah,
in 2014, was it?
14, 15. So I'm in the early stages, so you don't get treatment for it. And the thing with this is that there is no cure. So once you start treatment, you're now going against the clock. You're now running out of time. So when I had it, the first 3 years were the toughest, just a lot of fatigue, a lot of pain. You start chemo, right? You get it clean, and then you do a stem cell transplant. After the transplant is when the clock starts ticking against you, because it'll always come back. You just try different lines of therapy, and I'm not there yet. So I've been
Thank God.
10 years at this basic level. Back of our minds, though, it can always jump up. I want to get Aurora as independent as possible.
There's no guarantee how long we're going to be on this planet. So it almost feels like, especially with Diana's diagnosis, it's almost like a bigger push to help Aurora become independent and have plans for her future. But it's also a bigger push in the present time to take care of Diana, you know?
It's a balance.
Right? Hugs.
It's a balance. It's a balance. We have a lot to take care of.
But we also have to be grateful and stay grounded. What we can enjoy in this life that God gave us, so.
I think I deal with the uncertainties you take, like one big pill is like living on her own, if it's not going to happen. And
How are we going to deal with
what's
that?
it going to be like? And then if we pass away, who is there to take care of her? Something like that, which like could like stop my heart I have to step back and I really work on what can I be grateful for? Because it's too overwhelming, like if you lived fear-based on all those unknowns. Can I say that I've spent each day where I was able to meet her needs and then also provide a moment where she could smile or laugh or feel loved? Did you do the best that you could at the moment with what you knew? And my answer is always yes.
Because it's so easy to feel guilty or feel like you're not doing enough. I mean, or like you did the wrong thing.
It's super easy.
I mean, that's easy to go there when you have a kid with disabilities. You're like, shit, I don't even know what I'm doing, you know?
And I think I've learned a lot about humility, and what I'm always humbled by is being in a children's hospital, just walking through the hallways, because someone's always going to have it better in there and someone's always going to have it worse. You just cannot judge a book by its cover.
You have to grieve too. You have to let go of the things that you thought your child would do or be like. That's hard, and that's a constant. It's not like that goes away. And if I'm going to cry or get upset, that's probably one of the biggest things. And then you also have to keep yourself away from comparing your life to other people's lives, because that can be super depressing and it can take you down, and you're just like, well, for whatever reason, this is my life and I'm going to make the best I can of it. You really have to learn how to stay grounded as a person and focus on the love and the connection that we have as a family, which can get me crying. But it's important. That's what it is in the end. It doesn't matter who your child is. You have to love them and connect with them and see the beauty and the potential in them.